Ready? Welcome to a test session of Lovecraft Cocktails does Quarantiki. Quarantiki. So last time we did this, the video quality and audio quality was a little shaky. So we're going to give it another try, having changed up a few things, and we'll see how this goes. So this is do an all-time classic. We're going to do the 3 dots and a dash, which in fact was the drink that I had while visiting Chicago at 3 dots and a dash. Alright, so to do 3 dots and a dash, we need a mixing tin. Start off with some fresh lime juice. That's ½ an ounce of fresh lime juice. Turn this around so I can see it. ½ ounce fresh lime juice. Then we need orange juice, also a ½ ounce. Fresh squeezed, of course. Then we need a little sweetness. So this is a ½ ounce, again, of honey syrup. So this is in fact a 2-to-1 mixture of honey to water. We're still going to go ½ ounce.
Andrea's watching.
And there's a ½ ounce honey syrup. Now the recipe actually calls for a 1/4 ounce of falernum and a 1/4 ounce of allspice dram, which I have neatly mixed up in a little bottle here to be a 50-50 mixture of allspice dram and falernum. So once again, that's a ½ ounce. Soup. There we go. Set that off there. Now we need a little rum in this. So we're going to start with a little Clement for some rum agricole, and then we're going to top that off with a little Demerara rum. This would be the Eldorado 15. So this is a rum agricole heavy drink, so it's 1.5 ounces.
Brooke says howdy.
Of rum agricole. Howdy, howdy. There's one. There's a half. And then, right, ½ ounce? Yeah, ½ ounce. ½ ounce of the Eldorado 15. Yeah, I know, it's a pricey rum for cocktails. Assume I've got it. We do need a dash of Angostura to add to this. Somewhere here, there's Angostura. So just a simple dash there of the Angostura. Mixing tin implies that this is going to go in a blender, so we probably want some ice. Not a full scoop, it's about 6 ounces of ice goes in that. You don't want to add that first because otherwise it'll start to melt as you start to add the alcohol to it. Would help if I turned on the power. 4 or 5 seconds is all you need on that. Wipe off the spindle. This goes in a glass, just like that. I'm going to top her off with a little more crushed ice. Like such. I also really enjoy ordering these from Archipelago, so we're going to stick a shout out to Archipelago in there. And the classic garnish, 3 dots and a dash. You can use anything for the dash. Cinnamon stick, pineapple. In this case, what I have is just a little block of coconut gelatin. That goes in there. We need a straw and 3 dots and a dash.
She said, that's a dash. Do you want to explain your dasher top?
So that is so good. My wife is an absolute darling and sweetie to me, and she got me these, which are dasher tops. So those will fit onto a variety of different sized screw bottles, and when you dash with them, find the glass here, it will dole out a single dash, which is not a whole lot, but 2, 3 dashes. There you go.
We've got an emo making an appearance in the back bar there.
There you go. Pooch Pacucci, my lovely wife Star, and I'm going to make a drink for you. Earlier tonight we did 3 dots and a dash. We're going to do another classic cocktail. We are going to do the Jet Pilot. So what do we need for the Jet Pilot? Mixing tin, because we're going to be blending this guy. We need a 1/2 ounce of lime juice. Lime juice.
I'm going to have to brave the store soon.
Yeah, I have 1 lime left. That's it. And the lime juice that's in here. That's all I've got. Next up, some white grapefruit juice. And yes, it actually matters what kind of grapefruit it comes from. 1/2 ounce? 1/2 ounce. Pardon me while I pay attention to my recipe here and make sure that I get the proportions right. Last time I did a live broadcast on multiple drinks, I actually got some of the proportions mixed up. All right, we need some spiced simple syrup. Often this is just a cinnamon syrup. My spice syrup, again, homemade, has a little star anise and some cinnamon and some cardamom and a few other things. It's not quite a cinnamon syrup, but oh, it's such an interesting smell to it. All right, 1/2 ounce of this. 1/2 ounce right there. There we go. It also requires a little falernum, and here we're using John Taylor's Velvet Falernum. There's any number of different falernums on the market. This happens to be one that's easy to get. Not a whole lot of this, so another 1/2 ounce. You want to overpower the drink? 1/2 ounce right there. And now we get to the good stuff. This is one of those cocktails where multiple types of rum come together to create a really unique flavor. So this actually has 3 different rums in it. The first rum is going to be a Jamaican rum, and here we are using Appleton Estate 12-year, because it's my standard Jamaican rum. We need, I can't see, full ounce of that. Print your mixing menus in large font so you can see them. Secondly, it calls for a column still, usually Puerto Rican rum. I'm going to go slightly different here. I'm going to go Cuban rum. It's still column stilled, but this is Cuban Havana Club. So we're going to go with that. And we need 3/4 ounce of that. There we go. And then it needs a little backbone. So it calls for an overproof rum, a 151. Don't use Bacardi 151 in this. Use something that's got some heft and funk to it. So we're going to use Lemon Heart 151. And that was 3/4 ounce. Is that what I said? I did. 3/4 ounce. Yeah, that will stand up well. 3/4 ounce. 1 dash of Angostura bitters. So again, ounce of ounce. Yeah, 1 dash Angostura bitters. A little bit of absinthe goes in this. So they say 6 drops. And this is some pre-poured absinthe here. This is La Tourmente Verte. Yeah, I don't do the French thing very well. So that's the brand we are using. So here, just take your dropper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because, yeah, absinthe, powerful stuff. All right, to this, we're not actually adding a whole lot of ice. We're only adding about 4 ounces of ice, which is not a lot of ice given how much rum is in this drink. So there we go. About 4 ounces. To the spindle blender. Again, blend for 4 or 5 seconds. Wipe down the spindle. Pick up some of the Angostura that got on the side here. Let's go straight in a glass. top that with a little more crushed ice. And then we need a garnish. So here we go. What I've done is I've taken a little grapefruit rind, cut it with my channel knife, so I get a nice twirly effect. Or, I don't know, maybe you could think of them as contrails. And swizzle stick from your favorite place. This, I'm going for sort of a jet look to it, so I wanted something angled. And this is from Zombie Village. We're just going to entwine that here. That goes there. Stick a straw in it, maybe a little mint if you wanted, and there you go. There's a jet pilot. What we're going to do is a Nui Nui, which is a nice orangish drink. I really like it. So we're going to start again with a mixing tin. I'm really into the mixing tins this evening, it seems like. And we're going to start with, what else? A little lime juice. Have I mentioned that I'm running low on lime juice? I probably should. So this one actually takes 3/4 of an ounce of lime juice, which is a little heavy on the lime. So there's 3/4 of an ounce of lime juice. Seal that guy up. And then 3/4 of an ounce of orange juice as well. So we're going to go zoom, measure that out. There's 3/4 of an ounce there. Close that up. Now, usually the Nui Nui goes with a spiced syrup, something like a cinnamon syrup or my usual spice syrup. But this time I'm just going to go strange. I want to use some homemade orgeat, which I happen to have. So I'm going to try to get this open. Nope, I'm going with the spice syrup. Always check you can open your bottles. All right, so spice syrup, 1/2 ounce. Go 1/2 ounce right there. Need a 1/4 ounce of my special fixins here, this is actually a mix of allspice dram and falernum and a little other special stuff that's going to go in there. Ordinarily, that would just be straight up 1/4 ounce of allspice dram. So that goes there. 2 ounces of Angostura rum. This is the Angostura 1919 that I used previously. Hopefully you can see that. Reach in, grab a speed pourer. Soup. 2 ounces. There's 2 ounces. Take that out. All good. And 1 dash of Angostura right there. And we need some ice. Who says ice? Who says ice?
K.
Jeff K. Yay, Jeff! Hopefully this is coming out okay and you can see it, hear it, etc. We go over here to the spindle. 5 seconds on the spindle. There we go. That should all be ready. Into the glass. A little more crushed ice to top that off. The classic garnish for that is just an orange peel that is hanging off the side. Maybe we'll add a sprig of mint to that. There. A straw. Wheat tester. Light, refreshing, kind of tasty. And here comes the wife to go get her drink. Hello, wife.
Hello.
That's a Nui Nui. Easy enough.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm not seeing that again. Bye all. That's it. Go away. It's over. Or not, maybe. Apparently we're still here.